Hello and welcome to RPG a Day. We're Intelligence Modifier, and today is Solo Saturday. But we're gonna take a little bit of a detour, maybe have a little nap, and talk about some dreams today. So, Clint, I hope you had a chance to think because I'm calling on you first. Why
Of
don't you
course.
give me a kind of a dream character build or maybe a dream module concept or like a dream game system you kind of have? Doesn't need to be super specific. Dreams tend not to be. Just what kind of you got rattling around in there?
I have two ideas for characters because that's what I mostly think of is is character concepts. One of them I've always wanted to do was playing a monk that pretends to be blind. Go with me on this. So I've I'm just a monk character. I look all frail, and I have muslin around my eyes, which is a very opaque material. You can see through it if it's not that drawn. And I would hang onto the arm of a different character as we walk around, and I would look like I was just a blind guy. Just, I'm not a threat. I don't carry any weapons. I'm just that. But then when a fight actually starts, like, oh no, like, what's going on? And like, whoa, bam, just, I always thought the blind but I'm not actually blind, I'm just pretending. And that's mostly because playing a blind character in D&D is almost nigh freaking impossible. Basically, you're just giving yourself a hamstring, and I hate having to do that for just a cool character concept. Um, the other quick one I had was I thought it would be very, very cool to play a Oath of Vengeance paladin that drags around a tombstone with the name of someone he is actually seeking vengeance against on, and that he just carries it along with
Like
all
kind
of
of a
his
cool
weaponry and
shield.
stuff. Well, I mean, it's a literal legitimate tombstone. Like, I'm probably stealing that from like some anime or some spaghetti western. It seems like it's a super common idea, but I thought it would just be really cool that that's the whole point of vengeance, some evil warlord thing. Like, no, man, I'm going to come and kill you, and I'm going to bury you where I kill you with this tombstone. I am prepared to do that. But those are two concepts for characters I just had that I thought would be like really fun to play.
All right, Ted. And you? Ooh, you are muted.
Sorry about that. So my character concept was a reborn Hexblade Warlock pacted to a Shadow Fae. And the reborn was construct. So I was literally rebuilt from different body parts, kind of like Frankenstein's monster, which is one of the things you choose for the reborn lineage. And I have a pretty much dark Fae, Shadow Fae creature being like, aha, you're gonna do this for me, and so going Hexblade, because after Clint's playing that in my campaign, I'm like, Hexblades are cool. I want to play one, and the Reborn are cool. I want to play one of those too.
They are really
So just,
fun.
so just kind of a just fun little build there, and then a party concept I had was a life cleric, Evian Resurrection, and a party of zealot barbarians. Because the Zealot Barbarian one gives you all resurrection spells cast upon them are free. You don't
Hmm,
have to pay the material cost.
that's a little bonkers.
So a whole party of savages just being like, we care nothing about death, and a cleric behind with reincarnation ready, going, okay, we don't care what you're gonna pull, but let's do this. Kind of thing. So that was like just a fun idea with me playing the cleric because I'd have a lot of fun just going, okay, this is your third death. You owe me this much money now. Those are my two just silly concepts I've come up with for fun.
Uh, for me, I kind of go a little bit more on the module side of things, I think. I I'm I for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the third party D&D source book I probably read this from. But it's one that's come out fairly recently, kind of involves ways for players to turn into vampires, werewolves, liches, stuff like that. And so I thought it'd be a really cool kind of adventure to just go through it. What would it be like to have the players become the evil vampire or a good vampire, however it wound up? And just what would that be like? Would you stay in a city? Would you kind of have an intrigue kind of game? Because I think that would be a lot of fun. Vampire, intrigue, maybe investigation, and also hiding, of course. So that's kind of my like little bit of out there dream idea. But I think that's a pretty good place to stop with a little bit of a shorter one today. I definitely think I could use a nap after all these. But we've been Intelligence Modifier. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell. It's a great way to wake up from a nap. See you next time.